Keontae George, nothing new, right? But making great progress. 29 points, 5 threes against Denver Saturday night. And the tip won by the Celtics. And a 21-11 road record. Inside pass, they go to Kornet on the first play. And the drive and the bucket. Kornet, 7th year and a Vanderbilt. And he shoots lights out. Why? 70% on shots like that.
Yeah, they've had a lot of changes in their starting lineup, but they've been able to roll and react. Peyton Pritchard also coming off a great game.
Keontae George, that's a great start. Thorough, you can just see confidence, every bounce, every possession for this young kid. Out of Baylor. That shot down. How about a 7-point start for Keontae? Dropped 29 on the world champion Nuggets. And coming right back at you. That 3 ball by Derek White, who goes 40% from downtown. Sexton's open. He'll take the high floating 3. And the ball finds his way right back to Collin. And he passes it away. He's turned it over to Hauser. There's a bump, no foul. And Tatum punishes the Jazz and that rim. They've won 13 of their last 15. And the first team to reach the 50-win mark. Šamanić. Space. Took advantage of the paint.
Good read by Luka right there. Not hesitating, putting the ball on the floor, just going right down the lane for a dunk.
Well, he is so confident with that shot. Won it by 22, just not quite enough. Dunn put a hand in the face of Tatum on a 10-point quarter in his 4th year out of Oregon.
Yeah, that's what Peyton does. He mesmerizes you, kind of hypnotizes you with that. There's the answer from Keontae George.
His future will be, and we're watching it right before our eyes.
Holiday and Tatum. That's deadly combo. Holiday, a 2-time All-Star.
Enough players on their team who can knock down that shot.
No look pass, out behind the 3. It's raining. First quarter. You can understand watching the Celtics team why they average nearly 63 points a half. Walker with the follow and his first.
Has to make a better play, but that time had a good look at it. Couldn't get it to go.
Both teams guard heavy. Tatum beat THT down the baseline, and the pass was perfect. And a 15-point quarter for Jason Tatum. That's why he's in the MVP conversation. 27 points a game, 8+ rebounds, nearly 5 assists. There's a bucket and a drive by rebound Tillman. They pass it out front. They work the ball so well, Boston. You know, you hit on a word in the first quarter, patience. Drive, stops behind the 3-point line. They blitz him, inside pass. Walker out, JC, follow away shot. That is 2. Gives it away, the 5th turnover. White through the hands of Kornet. Done. Here we go. Showtime it. JC just past the 8.5-minute mark here in half number 1. Done. Spins inside over the top, running. And Potter. I'll tell you, he went back and powered down 2, and Micah Potter has fueled a 7-0 run.
A hip injury they're just being careful with. Of course, Al Horford doesn't usually play on back-to-back, so they're without a couple of key players tonight.
And their paint points are trending upward.
Or on top of the rim, T.
Yep. Like that.
Yeah, like that. Kornet, timeout, Hardy. Out to Clarkson, dribble drive, inside, out it goes, pass it, Keontae, deep, straight away. 17 for the rookie, Keontae. And that stops a 7-0 run by the Celtics. Tatum, inside, I'm not sure. Holiday nearly threw it past Derek White. Inside, turns it up, out it comes. Kornet rebounds, feeds it back inside, and a foul. Keontae trying to swipe it. It's slowed over the last 3 minutes. They missed 7 of their last 8 shots. Sexton just put a stop to that with his patented.
He's gonna pull up, no question.
Crosses over, and the ball fell out of his hands. And Hauser with no time. Out it goes, sends a ball. And the ball is tapped down and loose. Quickly in transition. Tatum stays with it. and scores his 20th point of the night.
Tatum gets the second, but Keontae never out of a play. I love that about him.
Yeah, and you have to think that nice body and potential one for Colin Sexton, but to the body of the defender, Tatum doesn't get the call, but the bucket. But White is just on point with the catch and shoots.
And it's really important to have that female perspective, given that society is 50-50 male and female.
You know, it's funny. We actually have so many women's Jazz fans. More women are Jazz fans than men right now. It's crazy.
Here's Keontae George with 19 points. He'll go to Colin. Drives on the big man. Stop it, pop it. It's up and good.
You know, you don't put anything past Colin Sexton. He doesn't care.
We talked about it. They're coming off a back-to-back. Played against Portland last night.
Oh, Dunn dialed in. Chris Dunn struggled 0 for 3 in the first half. Kessler. Oh, what a reach for the rebound. Shot clock resets at 14. JC works it in the paint. Left hand. Drive it up and in. Clarkson magical with 13. JC across midcourt.
I like the decision to put Potter in. He's got a toughness to him. Jazz need right now.
JC spins and hits. That's a rare miss from 3 by Pritchard. Jazz have picked up the defense, but down low, Tatum scores, and he'll get a free throw. Fires a pass out to Sensabaugh. Stop and go. Dribble drive, spin it, kick it out. Potter, got it!
I like that guy.
Micah Potter taking advantage of minutes.
I like it because JC's only attempted 2 3-pointers, but he's got it working in the paint.
Tatum, triple, up and in. He goes for 30.
But the East is going to be tough, too. You know, Boston, Philly, Milwaukee. Miami always seems to put a wrinkle in things. And Cleveland, depending on the health of Donovan Mitchell, I think.
But there's lots of feet down there, so, you know, I don't like either way. I don't care if it's the Jazz. I think that call, that's a play on.
24 for Derek White. They give it back to White. I'll tell you, that wing's been open. That was an air ball by Pritchard, but the follow untouched goes Hauser.
That might be the easiest basket. That's right.
D. Wade was about that same size, a little heavier. They put White at 190. Jazz had pulled to within 2. Now make it 16 straight. Playing catch, now Pritchard crosses over Keontae. Wide open, up and out. Ball's loose. Tillman has it. Holiday for 3.
Yeah, it's just snowballing right now.
JC steps back behind the three-point line, now blows inside and lays it in with the left hand.
Credit has to go to the Celtics. You mentioned it earlier. They played them a little different, right? When you're on the scouting report, you're rolling like that.
I think he's more physical. Back inside for 32. And to your point, 17 at the half. And Keontae just rolled. Tatum against Dunn.
He's just playing with him now.
He wanted to foul. 34. He has scored 64 points in the 2-game series this year with Utah. Keontae out deep. Throws it home. And another.
Now he's up to 35 points tonight. He might want all the points, right?
Well, now 36 after he makes the 2. But he's also 8.5 rebounds and 5 assists. And it's not easy, T, as we've talked about. They know each other. Joe Mazzulla in his second year. Will Hardy in his second. 2 young coaches in